Let's talk about advisory boards and whether your startup needs one. Frankly, I am not a fan of formal advisory boards. Advisors can eat up your precious equity without delivering any clear value. For example, I was talking to an entrepreneur the other day and she was trying to raise capital for her pre-revenue startup. She wasn't trying to raise a lot, less than $1 million, and she had a formal advisory board in place with half a dozen incredibly high-powered executives from large, well-known enterprises. You would recognize the names of all of these companies. So the list was impressive and they had all been given a small amount of equity to join this advisory board. But I couldn't help wondering, if these guys can't easily deliver her first $1 million in fundraising or some early customers so she doesn't need the funding, what the heck are they doing to earn that equity? Don't get me wrong. You need a lot of advice from smart people when you're just getting started, but you can get all of that without giving away your equity. Cultivating a more informal network of advisors can deliver just as much value, maybe even more, than creating a formal advisory board. And it's far easier to manage. My partner and I never set up a formal advisory board. We mined our networks of friends for like-minded entrepreneurs and mentors, some of whom had already had their own exits. And we tapped them for advice when we needed it, in a few cases, even a little angel funding. There was no formal arrangement beyond convertible notes, no commitment for regularly scheduled meetings or reports or anything more formal than the occasional phone call or lunch. When you are pre-revenue, your focus should be 100% on your customers. The last thing you need is another group of constituents or another thing on your to-do list. If you eventually decide that you need a formal advisory board, there will be plenty of time to put that together later. Just make sure that everyone involved is 100% clear on the give-get.